Hey there, and welcome to TalkBridge English. In today's episode, I've got a short and fun story for you. After that, we'll look at some useful vocabulary and then do a bit of shadowing practice to help improve your speaking. You'll also find a free interactive quiz and the full transcript. Just check the description or the pinned comment. Ready? Let's get started. Okay, let me tell you about something that happened a few weeks ago. It was one of those moments where I really wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. So it was a Sunday afternoon. I had just finished cleaning my room and I was feeling productive. One of my friends, Sarah, messaged me and said, "Hey, do you want to hop on a video call with the girls?" I thought, yeah, sure, why not? It had been a long week, and I was in the mood to chat and laugh a little. I grabbed a cup of coffee, put on my comfy hoodie, and sat down at my desk. I opened my laptop, clicked the link, and joined the call. There they were, Sarah, Maya, and Ruby. Everyone looked relaxed, just chilling at home. We started catching up, talking about work, weird TikToks we'd seen, and how we all needed a vacation. Now, here's where it gets embarrassing. We were talking about this new guy who joined Maya's office, apparently super quiet and mysterious. Ruby was saying something like, "I think he's hiding something. Maybe he's a spy." We all laughed and I leaned in toward the screen to say, "Yeah, or maybe he's just socially awkward, like someone I used to date." And I rolled my eyes in that dramatic way I do when I'm being silly. But suddenly, from behind me, I heard a voice, my mom's voice, super loud and super clear. She walked into the room without knocking and said, "Did you clean your underwear drawer like I told you to? There were socks in there again." I froze. I literally froze in place. The call went completely silent. No one said anything for a few seconds. I could see Maya's face trying so hard not to laugh. Ruby had her hand over her mouth, and Sarah, she just burst out laughing like she couldn't help it. I turned my camera off in a panic and said, "Oh my God, Mom!" Then my mom, instead of leaving quietly, just stood there and said, "What? I'm just asking. You always mix your socks with your underwear. It's confusing." I wanted to disappear. I muted myself, turned off my camera, and took a moment to breathe. Meanwhile, the girls were texting me in the group chat. "Is this real life? This is gold. Your mom is iconic." Eventually, I came back on camera, and they all just clapped and started teasing me. Ruby said, "Well, at least we know you're clean and organized." Kinda. Maya added, "That poor drawer never stood a chance." And Sarah just kept saying, "I needed that. That made my whole week." Honestly, I was embarrassed, yeah, but also it was kind of hilarious. And the best part? Every time we have a video call now, someone always says, "So, how's the underwear drawer?" It became a thing. And you know what? Sometimes those awkward moments are the ones that bring people closer. I mean, now we have this running joke and I'll never forget that day. So, yeah, lesson learned. Always lock your door during video calls and maybe organize your socks just in case. Now let's look at some useful vocabulary from today's story. These words will help you talk about awkward moments, video calls, and funny situations in English. Let's go through them together. Hop on a call, meaning to join a video or phone call quickly or casually. Example, "I'm just gonna hop on a quick Zoom call with my team." Chill or chilling, meaning relaxing, taking it easy. Example, "We were just chilling at home watching a movie." Socially awkward, meaning
someone who feels uncomfortable or behaves unusually in social situations. Example, he's a nice guy, just a little socially awkward. Freeze, in place, meaning to stop moving suddenly, often because of fear or embarrassment. Example, I froze when I saw my ex walk into the room. Burst out laughing, meaning to suddenly start laughing loudly. Example, when she told that joke, I burst out laughing. Tease, meaning to joke or make fun of someone in a friendly way. Example, my friends always tease me about how I talk in my sleep. Running joke, meaning a funny comment or story that people keep repeating over time. Example, it became a running joke that I'm always late to everything. Awkward, meaning uncomfortable, embarrassing, or strange in a social situation. Example, it got really awkward when no one said anything. This is gold, meaning something extremely funny, valuable, or memorable, informally. Example, that story about your mom? This is gold. Just in case, meaning as a precaution, to be safe. Example, bring a charger just in case your phone dies. In the mood to, meaning feeling like doing something. Example, I was in the mood to chat and relax. Catch up, meaning to talk with someone to find out what's new in their life. Example, let's catch up soon. I haven't seen you in ages. Lean in, meaning to move your upper body closer, often to hear or speak better. Example, she leaned in and whispered something. Roll your eyes, meaning a gesture to show annoyance, disbelief, or sarcasm. Example, he rolled his eyes when I said I was late again. Iconic, meaning very famous or unforgettable in a funny or special way. Example, that moment was just iconic. Now that we've learned some new words, let's practice speaking. I'll say parts of the story slowly and you repeat after me. Get ready for some shadowing practice. One of my friends, Sarah, messaged me and said, "Hey, do you wanna hop on a video call with the girls?" One of my friends, Sarah, messaged me and said, "Hey, do you wanna hop on a video call with the girls?" We were talking about this new guy who joined Maya's office. Apparently, he's super quiet and mysterious. We were talking about this new guy who joined Maya's office. Apparently, he's super quiet and mysterious. I leaned in and said, maybe he's just socially awkward, like someone I used to date. I leaned in and said,
Maybe he's just socially awkward, like someone I used to date. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned something new. Have you ever had an awkward moment like that? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to read it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next story. See you soon on TalkBridge English.